I mean, I think this is what employers are struggling with, which is where is the line to be drawn between something that is purely private conduct, perhaps off-work conduct that normally you'd think has nothing to do with the employer, and when does the employer have an obligation to do something? There is a really fascinating case I just read out of California, Espinoza versus the City of Orange, where an individual with a disability, he had a deformed hand. It's just basically a stub on his hand, and people around him at work was making fun of him, and they created a blog site and started saying all kinds of very rude and obnoxious and offensive things on the blog site, started calling him the rat claw and things of that nature, wow. Things at work, and there was just a jury verdict against the employer for nearly $1 million because the jury did not feel the employer did enough to deal with the activities of co-employees at the work site. Even though it was a blog site, it was not sanctioned by the employer. They told people to not do it. They issued memoranda.
So they didn't know about it, and they
knew about it. They tried
corrective
to do
action.
But the jury did not think they did enough. They didn't fully investigate. They didn't discipline people. They knew that although they prevented people from going on through work computers and using work passwords, people were able to do it through their own personal passwords and email systems at work, and the jury just didn't feel they did enough. And so as a result of something you might think was not sanctioned, was not anything the employer wanted to happen, there's $1 million verdict.
No doubt, no doubt that case is on appeal. I would have to think.
It's absolutely on appeal.
Right, of course.
And there are many
right.
issues, as
right.
George said, because there's a collision of different concepts here: free speech, privacy, and off-duty conduct. What are the obligations of employers to do things when they're put on notice?